Okay. Okay, can. Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay, no stress. Okay, I want to sync the audio and the video first.
Yeah, ready.
Yeah, no, don't worry, you cannot see your... Need to censor that one out first, whoever's going to edit.
I already blocked him with the pillow.
Okay, anyway, welcome guys to another episode. Today, very special guest all the way from Malaysia.
Yeah, from Kuala Lumpur.
Wow, why soon all the way? Drove all the way here. And then I
Yeah.
was asking him, how long did it take him to come here? He said, 3 hours.
Yeah, less than 4 hours.
And I say it's bullshit. Because last time I drove from JB all the way to KL, we were going 120. 4 hours also cannot reach, man.
Yeah, I just drive 110. I think everyone knows that I'm coming Singapore for Chainring, you know.
Anyway, this guy is a very strong rider. He's also the founder of BikeBaju, which we will talk about a little bit later.
Okay.
So let's talk about you. So you actually came to Singapore to study, right?
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Okay, 10 years ago. So what, uni?
MDIS.
What's MDIS?
I think it's a private institute in Queenstown, somewhere in Queenstown.
Uni lah.
Yeah, uni.
Okay, and then why you didn't stay here? Everyone will stay here for the Sing dollar, man, times 3.
Yeah, that time times 2.5 only. But now regret already though.
So now you're here to do business. So you can get back your times 3.
Yeah, maybe.
We will see,
We will see.
Because I don't know all these episodes when I film, right, it will take about 2 to 3 months to come out.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, it's because...
As always, because I already have another friend doing YouTube. Yeah, I understand that time.
I know who's that guy.
Stuff.
We video call him, Elvin.
Yeah, Elvin.
Very famous. I think in Singapore also a lot of people watch his videos, man.
Yeah, he's quite famous in Chinese speaking community. Cycling.
Tell us about yourself to those who don't know you. dr.no.more on Instagram.
Yeah, some may know me as dr.no.more from Instagram. So my name is Yim Wai Sun. I'm 31 years old this year.
Oh, you don't look like 31. Is it because of all the cycling?
I think this one I'm not too sure.
So how long have you been cycling? Like, is this...
I started cycling when I was studying in Singapore, like 10 years ago. I think slightly more than 10 years.
That time was cycling in Singapore very popular? A lot of cyclists?
That time still, it's like growing. I think the group ride probably about just 40, 50 riders maximum. It's not like now. Now it's like hundreds of cyclists.
And you said you cycle with West Coast riders, right?
Yep, West Coast rider is my first cycling group.
What's the guy's name again?
David.
David.
Yeah.
Is he still cycling?
Yeah.
I've never ridden with West Coast riders, but I heard a lot about them. Big group, right?
That's the best group I would say. That's the best cycling group I ever joined.
So is David your sifu?
Yeah, he's my master.
So when you first started cycling, so I normally like to ask my guests how did they start cycling, and then we start progressing, and then we talk about your bike. How do you get into cycling in Singapore?
Actually, when I was young, I look at all those like Ang Mo, Kuai Lo.
Ang Mo. In Singapore is Ang Mo.
Yeah, they cycle in the road, in the main road. I was like, wow, it feels nice. But when I approach my parents, they will say, "You want to die?" Always that case, right? Asian kids.
Yeah.
Not until when I'm in Singapore, I live alone, so I use up all my savings and to get my first bike, a giant bike, aluminium bike.
Second hand.
Yeah, new one.
New one. At the time, how much was it?
$1,006, not too expensive.
Okay.
Because it's an alloy bike, 105.
So your parents got asked you want to die or not?
No, not yet.
Not yet. So you didn't tell them lah.
I think I bought my bike. I let them know like 2-3 months later. Yeah, and the 2-3 months I just every day eat oat.
Eat bread. So now, right? You have a girlfriend.
Yeah.
She's also a cyclist.
Yep.
When you buy your parts, right? You tell her 2 to 3 months later only, or what?
No lah. I will ask her to buy for me.
She knows or not?
Yeah.
She knows what to buy lah.
Of course she knows.
So THM, crank.
Yeah. I think I not quite regular lah buying parts now. Yeah.
Okay. So that time you bought a aluminium bike.
Yep.
And then was there somebody of your friends who were cycling that introduced you to, okay, you should get a aluminium bike, don't buy carbon?
Yeah. Actually, that time I got an aluminium bike is because of the budget lah. Because the carbon bike cost easily like 3,000-4,000 Sing dollar at that time. So Yeah, my bank, the figures in my bank not enough. So I have to just stick with aluminium bike.
How long do you use that bike for?
Few years.
Few years.
Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
So even my second carbon bike also used for like quite a few years also.
How many bikes have you owned?
1, 2, 3. This is the fourth.
Not that many.
Fifth.
Not that many.
For that 10 years.
Oh, that's good. Very disciplined. You don't change bike except every year.
Yeah.
You know, some of my guests who come on my show, right, 2 or 3 times already, every year they change bikes, you know. They will tell me, hey, I got new bike, you want to interview me or not? So those who are the real OG of my channel, right, saw some of the few guests before, they know who are those people. one day Pinarello, next day Specialized.
Yeah, they want to make it as a collection maybe.
Collection,
yeah.
I don't know, I think it's a thing here, like people buy and sell, because I think it's a spending power.
Yep, spending power is one thing, and also they will go for the brand which has good resale value as well. Yeah, so that when they want to change to another brand, it's easy to just give away, to just sell it away.
What is your one tip to newbies who want to cycle? Should they go all out or be like you?
I would say like don't get a cheapest one out there. Of course, for newbie when they come in, sure they will go for like those. If I say in ringgit, like those 2,000-3,000 ringgit or 1,000 plus ringgit.
Huh? You still can buy a bike for 1,000 ringgit?
Yeah, when the shops are doing clearance lah.
Oh,
I think now cheapest road bike 10 gears, not Shimano one. Between 3,000 can get.
3,000 ringgit.
Yeah, like less than 1,000 Sing dollar.
So in comparison, right, people here are very lucky because 3,000 Sing can get you a very good bike.
Yeah.
In Malaysia, 3,000 ringgit, you get a 10-speed, not even Shimano bike. That's the power of the
So sorry, I'm Malaysian.
So 3,000 ringgit, what can you get? 10-speed?
In Malaysia, there are a few brands I don't want to...
Better
not to mention.
Better not to mention.
Yeah,
Okay.
So, and then the group set they put into the bike, it's not those branded, Shimano, SRAM or Campy.
But does it matter?
I had never tried them before, so I'm not too sure. Because since I cycle, I started with Shimano and now still Shimano. Yeah, so I'm not
I think
sure.
nowadays there's so many Chinese brands.
Yeah.
But I don't know whether they have caught up with the market where they are actually quite good.
Maybe they might be quite good. We don't know. Just that their branding is hard to... They don't spend much in marketing. Yeah.
So you would say somebody who wants to get into it needs to spend about 5,000 ringgit.
I would say between like 5 to 7,000
Ringgit.
Yeah,
And you can get 105 or not?
Yeah, one sure.
Mechanical 105,
Yeah,
carbon frame.
Carbon frame, entry level carbon frame. Yeah.
Actually, when I started, I'm also from Malaysia. I bought I think my bike at that time was a Giant TCR, 4,000 ringgit. It's not even 105, man. It's Shimano. I know it's Shimano, but it's not even 105. There's no 105 there.
Like Tiagra, Sora.
No. I think it's Sora is the lowest, right?
Yeah, Sora is the lower than Tiagra, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably one of that. And then, like you said, right, you tell your parents I want to go into road biking, they're like, you crazy, you're going to die.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and then like I need to ask them, 4,000 ringgit, please, I want to buy a bicycle. Like, what the hell, 4,000 ringgit buy a bike?
Actually, that time I should tell my parents, playing Dota at home also can get heart attack. Right?
Not only cycling. Oh my god. Okay, so then that bike you used for a very, very long time.
I think my first alloy bike is the Giant Alux SLR. I'm not sure whether you guys heard of it before because it's like a history.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so that bike probably I used for like 3-4 years. And after that I changed to another brand, Italian brand, Cucciotti. Yeah, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you would know.
Oh, that's the bike.
Yep, that's the bike, Cucciotti. I have 3 Cucciotti bike.
You sponsored by them or what? Why got so many?
No, I bought them.
Why? Why is it so good that you need to buy 3?
Actually, it's quite nice. Just people, in Malaysia, there's no market for this brand, so the resale value quite bad. But actually, the bike is quite good. So for me, I'm those kinds of person who use that bike until the bike give up on me. Yeah, I don't change bike like every year because of the new model.
So why do you change?
This time I changed because I've got some good deal.
Good deal, okay.
Yeah, actually I'm sponsored this time.
Okay.
I'm sponsored the frame set and the handlebar.
For this bike, right?
Yeah, for this bike. So basically the group set and wheel set, I got it myself lah.
So when I first met you at that time, you were riding the, I don't know how to pronounce it, Goerchoti.
Yeah, Goerchoti.
Goerchoti, right? And then I asked you, you want to come interview? And you say, oh no, wait, I'm going to get another bike. At that time, you also didn't reveal what bike he's going to get. So now I know. And then the last time we met, I filmed a TikTok and then it was this bike. And you said, I'll see you in Singapore. And you are here now. Thank you for coming, by the way.
That video, not bad.
Because of your followers, not my followers, all of his followers. Hey bro, nice bike bro. What do you do for a living, man?
I do BikeBaju for living.
You are the owner of BikeBaju. Tell us about your bike, man. It's a Chapter 2.
Okay, so this is Chapter 2 from my t-shirt and from the frame, Chapter 2. And this is KOKO. KOKO. And this is a limited edition designed by the artist B.Harms.
There's a signature here, right?
Yeah, this is signature.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll see you in Singapore with interview, okay, on this bike.
Yeah, sure. I'll make the time.
So Goerchoti, and then you was it the 3 same models of the Goerchoti?
Different. The first one was like entry level. The second and third one was like the pro team, the model which is used by the pro team.
Okay. I'll have more questions, but maybe people are waiting here. They are cursing me like, hey, faster talk about the bike.
This is live
No lah.
No,
when it goes on YouTube.
Okay.
This one is a Chapter 2. Chapter 2 is not a very famous bike. You don't go for the specialized. You like to go Goerchoti, Chapter 2.
Yeah, this is maybe kind of my personality. I like something more artistic than all those like too commercial brand. Yeah.
So you are sponsored.
Yep.
This frame, okay. Chapter 2 KOKO.
Yep, KOKO.
Which year model is this?
This year is this one is 2023.
23. So it's the latest one.
Yeah, the latest one, because this is actually KOKO has been around for a while, and this is artist edition.
When you mean artist, because I saw it the last time, it's the artist's name is called B.Harms.
Yep, it's from California. Yeah.
And he designed this. So later we will shoot some close up. There's actually some cool
some
artwork
cool
on the frame, right?
Detail. Yep.
Is it more expensive if you buy his version?
Yeah, his version is like few thousand ringgit more expensive.
Few thousand ringgit.
Yeah, it's like the one project one lah, maybe if you compare with track.
Okay.
Yeah.
Compared to the base model lah.
Yeah.
Right. And in Chapter 2's lineup, what kind of bikes do they have? Sorry, I'm not very familiar with Chapter 2.
So currently, I also familiar with Malaysia market, because Malaysia only bring in 3 models, if I'm not mistaken. One is KOKO, which is the Aero, and another one is TOA, TOA, which is a
Not Toa Payoh.
not Toa Payoh. This one should be Ang Mo Kio already. So the TOA is all-rounder. And then there's another one is called AO, is a gravel frame. Yeah.
So gravel, and then the other one is like an all-rounder frame.
Yeah,
and this is the Aero.
Yep.
Why? Okay, you have a choice or not to choose which frame, or they said, okay, I'm going to sponsor you, just take this one. No
That
question.
time the artist edition is only available in this frame, KOKO. So I have to go for this because this is so amazing.
Okay. And because you're sponsored, so you're not going to go into details, but how much would this frame retail?
The retail price is like 20,000 ringgit.
What the hell? For a frame?
Actually, it's frame set together with the integrated handlebar, the mana bar they call it. Yeah.
20k, that's let me do a math, it's a bit bad. About
8k single. Actually, it's not that bad, right?
Okay, where's Chapter 2? Is New Zealand, right?
Yeah, New Zealand.
I don't know, man, because I'm in Singapore, right? The common brands, as you know, Pina, Specialized, S-Works, right? So even those bikes also are around that price. Okay, maybe Pina is a bit more expensive, but you look at the S-Works, it's not that.
Yeah, it's expensive because of the artist edition, and it's like it's written 60 pieces in the world, but I think end of the day they only produce 42 pieces. So maybe the price is there because it's a limited edition.
Limited.
Yeah.
Do you know if anyone else in Malaysia has this frame?
They have 2 in Malaysia. I'm not sure the another one, who is the owner.
Not special already lah.
Because I know that another 2 frames, one is for B.Harms, the artist. He owns one. And then another one is a Chapter 2 director in Canada. Yeah, he also owns one.
Okay.
Yeah.
So who sponsored you this bike? Can we mention?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Cyclevio.
Cyclevio.
Penang. Yep.
One of my editors is from Penang. I think that day he posted a story. Cyclevio. It's a new shop, right?
Yeah, they open. They haven't even grand launching yet. Haven't even done the grand launching. So they just soft launch now. Still in their soft launch period.
Okay. So why they sponsor you? You got any? You need to win something for them, or you need to join race? What's the commitment? Can mention or not?
This one I'm
Cannot mention, then we move.
I'm not sure I can mention, and I know the reason, but cannot. I think.
Okay, then we don't
yeah,
say.
yeah,
Okay, we don't say. Okay. Okay, let's talk about review of this train. Assuming you are not sponsored, I don't know if you can give a very unbiased opinion.
Okay. Actually, since I started riding, I've been riding both models, TOA and KOKO. I would say I can only compare with what I've ridden before. So it's to be fair, I compare it with my Kuchoti Eureka Air. Yeah, if you can check online. So the Eureka Air is more for like a sprinter bike. It's perfect for criterium race, criterium-like race. But the Kuchoti is a bit heavier and it's not suitable for climbing. Quite bad in climbing compared to this. So for this KOKO, even though it's an aero, both are being aero bike in their brand. Both are the aero arm. This is more like semi-aero. Everything is better except for the sprint part.
Oh, why?
I think it's the geometry. I don't know.
So when you are talking about acceleration,
Yeah, it's like a bit
slow.
lagging behind.
Is it because of the
compared
weight?
to Kuchoti.
Is it because of the weight? How heavy is this?
It's just like 200 gram difference. I don't think it's the weight.
This is how much? How heavy?
This one is currently it's 7.8, 7.9. The my Kuchoti with the racing wheel is also around 7.8. Yeah, actually it's the same lah.
Right. Then, but don't know why the acceleration is not there.
I think it's because of the geometry.
Geometry of the frame.
Yeah.
Okay. If people don't know how strong this guy is, right? I followed him on Strava. Holy shit, man. 1 week, how much you clock in? Mileage?
I used to like 7 years ago. I used to clock in like 500 a week, more than 500 a week. At that time, still young, maybe. Yeah.
So are you in any professional teams?
No, always an amateur.
Amateur.
It's better in being amateur.
But I know BikeBaju just started. You just launched your own racing team, right?
Yeah.
BikeBaju. What's the name?
Team BikeBaju.
Team BikeBaju.
Yeah.
Are you the racer?
Yeah, I'm the racer.
Okay. How many people? How many in the team?
We have like more than 10 riders. Some are more regular, some are like less regular. So we have more than 10 riders.
What is the objective of this team?
The objective of this team, we try to make cycling a competitive sport. At the same time, can be a very influencing sport as well. So I think these two things always separate in cycling. Those who can ride fast always don't social that much. Those who can social always not able to race.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. I'm very terasa. I feel it. Because
Sorry.
I'm a social rider. Wait, okay. Can I join your team if I go at TMCR? I can go 40 lah, but I can only push for 2 minutes and then I will die. Can I qualify to be on team? Okay, the answer is no. Never mind.
No, actually, we don't look at average speed that much lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often you all train? Every day?
We don't train together all the time. So whoever free, they can just train with their own group. We are very easygoing. Yeah, so that we make it flexible enough for the riders to feel comfortable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody likes to ask this question. FTP. Do you know what is your FTP?
Actually, I've never tested it for a long time already. But I can agak say it may be around like 270, 265, 270.
Shit, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, my FTP is not that high.
Yeah.
To be
because
honest,
you're a very light guy.
I'm 62
It's
kg.
light lah.
Yeah, but my FTP is not that good.
Okay, but you're strong. So now what's your training schedule like? Do you aim for distance every week or do you calculate by how much time you spend on the bike?
Sometimes when I'm doing base, before like 1.5 months before race, I will calculate how many km a week. Getting closer to race, I will do another stuff. So I don't look too much into the km per week. And now I'm considered off season now.
Yeah.
So this week until now Thursday night, I've already ridden for like 60 km. So yeah. So
Compared to me, it's zero.
so it depends on the schedule also lah.
Okay. And so you talk about base and then having to push very hard. Let's say if I want to race, right? What's your advice to me? How do I get into that body or that fitness level?
Okay, so everyone has different fitness level. So I would advise, like 1.5 months ago, start to get some base, like for 1 to 2 weeks. Every day you just ride like 3 hours.
What is base? So somebody who doesn't know all these terms.
Base is you can say like saddle time. Or if it's a bit hard to calculate saddle time, then you can calculate by kilometers.
So you don't look at how fast you're going, just ride the bike.
Yep. But don't be too easy.
Okay.
No need to be so hard. You can just ride at the pace where you can chit chat with your friend next to you. It's fine. Just ride for like 3 hours non-stop.
Non-stop.
Yeah, maybe a refill in between lah. Just a refill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for your base rides, how fast are you riding? For you?
Fast is quite subjective. Maybe I would say like the power is in my zone 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Less than 200 watt. Always less than 200 watt for the 3 hours. Yeah.
So you would say do a lot of base training?
For the first phase.
First phase, okay. And then how do I move on?
Once you achieve your base, you will start to feel less fatigue, even though you ride every day. Then at that moment, you can start to train more specifically. It depends on what your role is in your team as well. If you have a team like me, so my role is like a puncher or sprinter.
Tell us about a team. I mean, I know lah,
Yeah.
but for those who are more of a casual cyclist who are listening to this,
Yeah.
so obviously you have like sprinters, climbers,
Domestic,
yeah.
lead up man. Yeah.
So you would say you are somebody who is which category do you fall in?
More specifically, to be a puncher. Puncher is like those riders who attack to waste out other teams' matches.
Do the breakaway.
Sometimes we punch to bring our own rider to break away, and then we burn out, and then we drop back to the peloton.
Okay.
And then sometimes we just attack, just as a bait to other teams' rider to follow us, and then we waste their energy. So this is the role of a puncher.
Do you have a coach?
No.
So you are the coach.
No, we don't have a coach.
Do you have any import riders?
We have Malaysian riders, but we have 3 of them are Angmo. They stay in Penang. They are considered in Malaysian-based riders lah.
Okay. So what are they? Are they good at?
Angmos mostly are climbers.
Oh,
Climbers
really?
and time trial. Yeah, good in time trial.
So when you guys do your training, do you have to go? Okay, today we do hills. Next week we do flats, criteriums.
Sometimes it's hard to do to organize in this way because we are not professional team. We still have our own schedule. Sometimes we just fix one day, we ride all together. Just maybe 1 week, 1 day.
Okay.
Other days you can just do your own stuff.
Okay. And what about nutrition? When you're on the ride, are you just drinking water or what do you?
Okay, this one have to credit to one guy, our sugar daddy in our team.
Okay.
His name is Brian.
Okay.
Brian Lau. So actually he educate us, every team member, to put sugar in our water during our training.
Just pure sugar.
Yeah, pure white sugar, fine sugar.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow, he's really the sugar daddy.
Yeah, we all call him that.
So you don't put any other kind of electrolytes or whatever?
We do it the cheaper way. So we put sugar, few types of sugar to be exact, because our gut absorbs sugar different ways. Okay, this one too scientific.
Okay, but
Not
share
good.
with us.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know.
So there are a few types of sugar. Basically, easily we have 3 types of sugar. The most common 3 types. So our guts have different receptor for 2 types of sugar, and another type we have another receptor. So we have to mix this sugar so that we absorb at a faster rate. Both having the same calorie, the energy. Yeah.
So if I were to go to Sheng Siong or FairPrice,
Yeah.
what kind of sugar should I buy?
For me, I would suggest you guys to get the raw sugar, like brown sugar, instead of white sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it really effective compared to other electrolytes?
Electrolyte is another thing. We will also add in a little bit of table salt to act like
This one you marinating chicken or what?
just a little bit,
Okay.
not too much. Or if you want a better taste, instead of the table salt, you can go for the ORS.
What's ORS?
ORS, oral rehydrating solution.
Okay.
The thing you drink when you have diarrhea. The clinic.
So that one I have to go to Guardian lah.
Guardian you can
So
get
I
very
have to
cheap.
go to Sheng Siong first, then I have to go to Guardian.
Yeah.
Okay.
But end of the day, you still get it much cheaper, like 10 times cheaper than you get a electrolyte or power gel out there.
So for those who are not or who don't want to spend on this is the way you can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But for this, for like sugar water together with some electrolytes, basically it can fulfill your within 100 km, right? Less than 100 km is fine to have 2 bottles or maybe refill another 100 plus or so isotonic drinks. It's more than enough.
How about eating solid food? So let's say before, right, in the morning,
Yeah.
what do you eat?
Personally, I have a gluten intolerant issue, so I can't have bread, can't have anything with flour. So for me, sometimes I just eat something like biscuit.
Cereal? Milk?
Cereal depends on what kind of cereal.
Okay.
Because biscuit basically not much gluten left, so yeah, I can have it.
Okay. And on the ride, let's say you're doing 200 Ks, do you have to eat?
Yeah. Okay, so I share my experience. I have done a 300 km
Wow.
last month, I think. This month, last month, March. So during that ride, the things I consume is I think 8 to 9 bottles of Gatorade. That's for my electrolyte, sugar, water, because it's impossible for me to carry sugar for the whole ride. So I have had like 6 to 7 bread, gardenia bread, cream bread, and then 2 Snickers, 2 Red Bulls. Yeah, I think that's all for my 300 km.
And then how long did it take you? What's your average?
Including, so like the total elapsed time is like 9 hours, 20 minutes.
Oh, wow. Crazy, man. Solo?
No. Together with some Singaporean strong riders.
Wow, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
the Matador. Yeah.
Matador, wow.
Yeah.
Who from Matador? I know one guy.
I think one is Michael Nat.
Okay.
Nat or Nat. Then another one is, my God, I can't remember. Daniel.
How do you know them?
I've met them in my previous race in Police, the
Oh,
Master Tour.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Let's come back to the bike first.
Yeah.
We haven't finished the bike. So we spoke about the frame. Tell us what other components you have on the bike.
Okay, so for the frame set, it comes in a set together with the integrated handlebar. So yeah, I've had this Nova, right? Oversized pulley. Then I think nothing special. Ultegra Di2 12 speed, this. And then with a old school Quarq chainring. So this chainring, this crank set basically is an 11 speed one. So maybe in the future I will change it to a 12 speed power meter. Still making my mind. Wheel set is Parcours Strade.
Okay.
So in front 49 mm and at the back 54 mm.
Okay. Let me go part by part.
Yep.
Let's talk about the wheel set first. Why this wheel set and why is it 49 and then what's the back?
54.
Yeah. Is it because it comes like that or you
Yeah,
chose?
it comes like that. It comes
okay.
like that. It's a set. Yeah.
And why Parcours and reviews?
The wheels is light. Given its depth, it's quite light. It's like less than 1.5 kilo. I think around 1.5. I even less than 1.55 lah, I would say.
Okay.
So it's quite good in flat momentum. The momentum quite good. Of course, it's not that stiff for sprinting.
Not stiff.
Not as stiff like those Zip 303.
So you can actually feel it.
Yeah, I can actually feel it. Because I used to have one pair of Zip 303. But of course, the price already so much different. So I would say it's very good for value. Yeah.
How much is this retailing?
This is like 6,000 plus ringgit. So around 2,000 Sing dollar. Yeah.
For 6,000 ringgit, right? What other wheels can I get? Wind space, hypers.
Yeah, around that price range also. And then what else?
I can't enter the Zip wheels or
Yeah, Zip
Boras.
probably like double the price. Yeah.
Okay.
So-
What is the optimum depth for Malaysian cycling? Malaysia style cycling.
The optimum, I would say, my favorite. I don't think I'm suitable to say what is optimum for Malaysia. I'm not that pro yet.
For somebody who wants to
Yeah.
buy carbon wheels,
Yeah.
then
For me, my favorite is 45.
wow, so specific.
40 to 45.
40 to 45.
Yeah.
Anything too much is too deep already.
Something between 40 to 50 mm is the best. Yeah.
Okay. And are you on clinchers or tubeless?
This one is clinchers. Even though it's tubeless ready, but I still stick with clinchers.
Please tell us why you're on clinchers.
Okay, because I know tubeless has less chance of puncture, but the thing we worry about actually is not about the puncture during our ride. We can just change the tube, because changing the tube for experienced rider like us takes about like if you have CO2, it's like less than 5 minutes. We can count team already. If tubeless tire, if you really get a puncture, a big one, that's it.
Have you tried or not?
I've seen my friend.
But you
puncture.
haven't tried?
I haven't tried.
All the tubeless keyboard warriors will say, you haven't tried yet. You know,
No. I've seen my friend using tubeless and puncture in front of me. And when he's trying to put a tube inside with all the sealant over the hands, I was like, fuck.
Sensor.
Cannot. So I would rather, like, maybe this clincher will puncture 5 times, tubeless 1 time. But I would rather take the 5 times because it's just 5 minutes. 5 times 5 is 25. I think if we get tubeless puncture, 1 time is like, I think probably you can't change it alone.
Yeah.
When you are out riding solo. Yeah.
For me, just to disclaimer, I've not tried tubeless. I have not tried it.
Yeah.
A lot of people tell me, small pinch flat you will cover.
They will seal. Yeah.
And because you can run lower PSI, it's much more softer, comfier. But because I primarily ride in Singapore, I always tell people like it's so flat. The roads are so smooth. I run 28 or 25, I can't remember. Clinchers, and I come out to 110 PSI.
Yeah.
And occasionally, super bad luck, I gonna pinch flat and too bad. But it's
Just
a quick
change.
fix.
Yeah, it's a quick fix now.
Yeah, and it's inexpensive compared to tubeless. You have to buy the sealant.
Yeah, sealant.
Every once in a while, have to top up the sealant.
have to top up sealant.
I got no time for that shit, man.
Yeah. And for me, the most the most annoying part is when I look at my friend. I think twice they puncture the tubeless and they try to put a tube in. That moment is like, wow, you need 3 to 4 riders to help pushing the tire in.
Yeah, because it's tubeless.
Yeah, it's so tight.
And you also
It's
need
like
to.
virgin.
This one is a kids friendly show. Okay. Need to move on already. Okay, so that's on the wheels. Tell us about your group set because you have a very funny setup. You say it's a Di2, but you have.
Yeah, actually, I bought a full set of Ultegra 12-speed Di2. So because I have an old power meter, so I just swap over. That's it. Yeah.
How much will you think your bike will cost now?
Around 40-ish ringgit, 40,000.
Your parents know about your bike? How much they cost?
They don't know.
Make sure they don't watch this video. 40,000 ringgit, man. If I was still in Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at these people, how the hell do they afford a bike that can cost a myV?
Yeah, it's like
40,000, man.
10 times the price I bought my first bike.
Oh, yeah. And it's funny because when I see a newer cyclist who spend 2,000 and then they say, oh, this is going to be my final thing. I'm like, no, you haven't cycled long enough.
The story has just started.
Yeah, that's how, things will start going crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot one more last thing. Because you are quite a seasoned cyclist, right?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the OSPW?
Not really.
So why do you get it?
I get it because, just to...
Sponsored.
Yeah,
sponsored, okay.
no, not this one, not sponsored. I actually bought it myself.
Any difference?
Actually, I don't know. Because since I changed to this bike, the new setup comes with this oversized pulley. So I cannot give any comparison. Because I cannot compare it with another bike. It's not fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should people buy an OSPW?
I would say for Sprinter, don't.
Why?
Because Sprinter, you always have a so high top. And you also sprint and you shift when you sprint. It's quite dangerous actually. The chain will get snapped quite, not quite easily, but easier than a normal size pulley.
Oh, okay.
So this is what I learned since I used oversized. So it's like it restricts me from sprinting like without any holdback.
Okay.
Yeah, without any holding back.
I'd love to ask this question. Do you go for a bike fit?
I bike fit myself.
Bike fit yourself?
Yeah.
How do you do it and do you believe in a bike fit? I mean the bike fitting studio.
Bike fit.
Okay. But the main boss is not here, so I can see this question. Gary is not here. He's in Korea.
Of course, bike fit is like...
the
what
bike
should I
fitter
say?
is not here. You can say what you want to say.
Bike fit is like... hard to describe. For beginner, it's good to have a bike fit initially.
Disclaimer. Need to.
Yeah. For seasoned rider, as long as you don't have any pain over here, over there, and you feel like you can excel on the current position, and the position, of course, have to look normal to your friends. That is perfectly fine. Yeah.
Before I get kicked out of the next session, right?
Yeah.
Those are in Singapore, you can go to Weekend Bike Fitter if you need a bike fit. I still need this space to film my videos.
Yeah, this one. This one.
Okay, but what you said, right? I know I filmed more some other pros in Singapore. They actually said something different. They said, oh, if you are going to be at this level where you are cycling almost every day, it's better to go for a bike fit because you don't want to screw up your cycling and get injuries.
That's the thing I say. If as long as you don't feel any pain, like after like 200 km, you feel perfect, then why go for a bike fit? And you don't get cramp easily. Yeah, you already fit yourself very well. Yeah.
I've not gone for a bike fit also. Maybe someday I will do it here since I'm here. I need to support.
Yeah, because I've done some proper bike fit before. Like ID match I've done before.
Oh, you did ID match in Malaysia?
Yeah, in Malaysia.
Tell us the experience, man.
I would say it helps a bit. Yeah,
A bit
for me because my muscle already developed that way. So it's a bit hard for me to like change too aggressively. I won't say the ID match is not good. I think it's very, very good for beginner. Before your muscle develop, like all those muscle different. So for me, I already old man muscle already. Sometimes it's quite stubborn, the muscle.
Yeah.
So after I bike fit, I would say from 0% is my Ori fit, 100% is ID match fit. Say after I've done the bike fit, I change back to like 50%.
Okay.
So it changed a bit from my original as well.
When you say you did your own bike fit, how do you do it?
Just bring an Allen key and go up for ride. Yeah.
Just like saddle too far forward, just push back a bit.
Actually, this bike I just got it like in January, like 2 months ago, 3 months ago. I've bike fit myself for like more than a month.
But just doing small adjustments.
Yeah, small adjustment like 1 mm, half mm, 2 mm.
That's how
very
I
small,
do it
very
also.
small. So basically, the bike fit quite fast. I would say I fit the bike like all those saddle posts, seat posts, and saddle height quite fast because the handlebar died already. Integrated stuff.
Yeah.
So
Cannot do much.
Yeah, cannot do much. So I think I spend most of the time on my clit.
Clit positioning.
Yeah, clit position because I'm using the red one, 0-degree float.
Okay.
So yeah, it's very hard to fit that part because I change my shoes at the same time.
But then, okay, so when you buy a frame, right, you need to get it right the first time.
Yep.
Because you can't go for something too small or too big.
Yep.
So advice to people who wants to buy their first road bike, how do they get the right size? Should they should they trust their salesperson?
This one, I don't know how honest is the salesperson.
Yeah, I mean sometimes okay. The reason I ask, right, because sometimes they might want to sell the bike.
Yeah.
So they
Okay, I will
say,
give an advice. So when a beginner go to a bike shop, when the salesman asks, recommend you this bike, you can try to ask the salesman, do you have a smaller or a bigger size in stock? Yeah, just to test whether they are selling you because no other size available. Yeah, just to test it out.
You need to be careful because they'll tell you the bike's okay for you.
I've been there.
Yeah. Really, they'll tell you the bike's okay and they want you to swipe your card as soon as possible. So I was on a 56 and they're like,
So they told you 56 was good for you?
yeah, they could have put me on anything and they said it's okay. But I knew it wasn't right and I wasn't going, because sometimes you really want a bike, you'll compromise and you get a size too big or a size, but I wasn't going to do that. I was going to walk out there with the right size bike or no bike at all.
Okay, let's say we are in a COVID era. No bikes at all in the shop.
Yep.
But I want to buy the SL7.
Yeah.
But I don't know what size.
So you mean by pre-order lah?
Yes. So I go to the shop. They say, sorry, no size for you to try. But based on your measurements, according to the chart, you are...
Yeah, then that one no choice lah. If they provide you the measurement and give you the recommended rider height, then no choice.
Just-
You have
just
for
follow.
beginner they have to trust lah because they have no idea also.
okay.
Because everyone have different ratio of leg to torso length. Yeah, different.
Okay. Let's move on to the next part, which is BikeBaju. Just want to, before we move there, last wrap up of the performance of your bike. Anything you like, don't like, and give us a review of this. Last review.
Okay, last review. The bike is very comfortable. Since I changed to this bike, I never get cramp before. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because of the geometry. And since I changed to this bike, I got my first champion in my cycling journey.
Wow, congratulations.
So, yeah, maybe it's just luck, but I think this bike helps. Helps a lot. Yeah.
Anything you don't like?
I would say the integrated handlebar. I think this is not to this brand, to all the brands out there.
Agreed.
Please don't do those brand specific integrated handlebar.
But no
anymore.
choice, because not only handlebar, everything is
Yeah.
very proprietary already.
Yeah, they learn the Apple style.
Yeah, Apple style. Buy Apple Watch,
Yeah.
iPhone, iPad, MacBook.
And then you can only use. Yeah, you
Apple
can only
is-
download apps from your
Yeah.
Apple App Store.
But okay, but in terms of cockpit, right, that is where everyone is going because it saves weight but like you said, the problem is you cannot buy third party parts.
Yeah, if I can still buy third party part, but it looks so ugly.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so this is the reason.
But
don't
I
really
think
like
no choice really, to be honest. I think most newer bikes are going to be like that.
Yeah.
So, cannot run away from it.
Even my last bike also, same. Already same.
Yeah. To be honest, if I can, I would try to avoid getting these kind of bikes. But like you said, if you buy third party one, it looks like
Yeah, you still can apply on it. Just the cockpit there. From a oval shape become a round shape, and then there's an empty part.
yeah.
looks like unfinished stuff.
Oh, sorry, one more last question, right?
Yeah.
Your stem is slam. Do you initially have spaces, or you told the guy cut?
Initially have just, I think, 1.5 cm.
Okay.
Not that much.
Okay.
So I slam it because it's not low enough.
Oh, need to
Yeah,
get
as
very
you can
aero.
see from the photo, the hood is still going down because it's not low enough.
Because of the geometry also, right?
Yeah.
Is it the top tube? Is it sloping up a little bit?
Yep, it's sloping up.
Yeah, so you need to go down, lah.
Yeah, if I get a third party one, I will get a maybe minus 17 degree. Yeah.
Do you know what kind of angles they have for this, or only one?
This one only one.
So no choice?
Yeah, no choice.
Oh shit. Okay. Last one before we go to IG. BikeBaju, tell us, how did this start? Because it's getting very popular. I see a lot of people in
Yeah.
Singapore wearing it.
Yeah. First of all, thanks for the support. I also support BikeBaju myself.
He's wearing a BikeBaju.
Yeah. So we started back in 2020. The date is quite nice actually. 2020 10/10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 4 more days to 2.5 years.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
And it started with you and your family, or is it only you?
Yeah. So it started 3 of us. My brother and my sister-in-law. So yeah, we just started it as a hobby, and we didn't know it will go until this.
But it's a very unique design because it's batik. That what makes it
We
special.
start with Bartape. Actually, we have three directions. One is Bartape. Another one is like more blossom flower, and then the third design is more like abstract mind design. Yeah.
What is your best seller?
Still, I think the first generation Bartape. Yeah.
Okay. And is it only just the 3 of you doing everything?
Yeah, just three of us. So we are quite busy actually, because we don't employ anyone because it's still a small humble business lah.
Can we go into particulars of your jersey material, where it's manufactured and stuff?
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
Sure.
so maybe if you can tell us a little bit more about materials.
Actually, I don't know much also, but I will let you know.
What is your role in BikeBaju?
My role,
Salesman.
salesman, part of it. So sometimes have to come out PR, Oompa Loompa.
He has an agenda, that's why he comes here all the way from here. I want to promote BikeBaju. Okay, here is your screen time. Free promotion for you.
So basically, I'm handling all those parts outside of the back office. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So your jersey material, where is it from?
So our jersey is produced in China. Currently in China.
Okay. And so let's talk about supply chain.
Yeah,
so you get sent to KL first,
Yep.
and then your warehousing is there.
Yeah, our warehousing is
And then from there you ship out to wherever people are buying.
to global. Global.
So global, where is your main market?
Main market is still in Malaysia.
Okay.
And then I think Singapore is the second biggest market.
Okay.
I think the third one now is Taiwan.
You actually have a jersey there, right? On the back there.
yeah.
So this is a brand. Is this a new model or something? I like the packaging.
Yeah. Okay. So it's not very special, but it's special.
BikeBaju.
Yeah. So this is our black packaging. So this is our new jersey.
Oh, what is it called?
This is called Orient. I'm not sure if you guys understand what is Orient.
Kuching ah.
Yeah. Orient is the orange meow.
Actually, I don't know. I heard of it, but what is it
Yeah.
actually? It's a
It's
cat.
they call it the orange stray cat.
Oh.
Yeah, they call it Orient.
So it's a Malay word,
yeah,
right?
it's a
Oh,
Actually, it's not a formal word, but they all call it that way. So this is like a jersey.
This is something that my father will wear to a Malay wedding.
Yeah.
Batik shirt.
So this is kind of like as you can see, the design is like really like a kain. Kain is what?
A cloth.
Cloth. Yeah. So it's really like when you touch on it, it's not, but it looks like a kain.
Oh. So this is a new design for 2023.
It's just launched. So it's pre-order. So the owners will get it by end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. How much is this? Do we know the price?
Can check our website.
Oh, okay. So everything's on their website.
Yeah, currently we have early bird pre-order sales. It's like 20% off.
By the time this video comes out, I think gone already.
Yeah. That's why.
Yeah. Okay. So everything's all on your website.
Yeah.
Can
Then
go and check it
maybe
out.
I can add on. So every time BikeBaju don't normally have all those like stock clearance sales or Black Friday sales. We don't do that because our jersey actually quite laku. Because we don't keep stock that much, so we don't have extra stock to do the stock clearance. So we only do flash sales when we launch a new jersey.
Okay.
This is our way of doing.
So if I were to buy and order a BikeBaju jersey today, how long do I have to wait until it comes to my house?
For Singaporean, it's like if you place order like before noon time, you will get it tomorrow.
Wow, so fast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So
But
if you place it after noon time, maybe one day, just one extra day.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, very fast. What kind of shipping you use? FedEx or
We use FedEx. We use a more expensive one,
That's
but
why it's so
we just
fast.
want to make sure you get it fast.
what's your return policy? Let's say I don't like when it comes to it, hey, what the color like that? I don't want
We have sizing exchange policy.
size. Only the size.
Only sizing. So design normally we don't do it, but it depends on. Sometimes if the customer really, we don't offer it, but depends on the customer lah.
Okay. And sizing chart is all online.
Yeah, all online.
For somebody like me I'm quite skinny,
Yeah.
what is my size?
You probably XS.
XS.
Yeah.
Okay. And you are also XS.
Yeah, I'm XS.
But yours is a one piece, right?
Yeah, this one one piece currently I'm wearing. This one I'm wearing S because I have to fit my leg as well. Yeah, so no choice. I have to wear S.
Okay. And this is already online or is a prototype?
Oh, this one we don't open for sale.
Or only for
Yeah,
team
only
your
for
team?
Yeah.
Oh, so I need to train harder so that I can join your team. lah.
So that you can get this jersey.
Need to do more 3-hour base run.
And also one more. Yeah, I think I've say
No, go ahead.
one more important thing. Starting from this batch onwards, we BikeBaju have a new features on our jersey. So we work with an insurance company in Malaysia. So we will provide all our jerseys is covered by 1 year free crash replacement.
Wow.
1 year period. So which means if you crash and you make a hole in your jersey within 1 year from your purchase date, you get free
Okay.
exchange.
Can I ask a very stupid question?
Yeah.
What if it's not intentional, like I go and
Yeah.
cut my jersey or whatever? How do you verify that I actually fell?
We will verify by 3 photos. Yeah, one is the jersey with we have serial number on the jersey, of course. So you must take photo with your crash, what do you call that? The proof evidence, and show the serial number. The second part, we will ask you to show not a crash photo of yourself, but maybe some bruises, anything. Of course, there's still space to have like what
People
you
cheat
say,
lah.
got cheat, but yeah, we will of course we will see, we'll look at it lah. Yeah.
I just want to make a joke. So if I imagine if I'm wearing a new jersey, right? If I go cycling, I crash. The first thing I ask my friend, hey, faster take photo of me. Crash already, I need to replace my jersey. Don't call ambulance first, take picture of me. But so far, this is a new feature that's
Yeah,
coming
this is a
up.
new feature. I think other brand, they normally offer like 30%, 50% crash replacement. Yeah, this is what we do to make something special.
So only for the new lineup, not for the existing one.
The existing one we cannot do it because there's no serial number on this jersey.
Okay.
So we started from this jersey onwards.
Are you the only jersey manufacturer doing this?
I think currently yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's the serial number actually?
This one no yet because this one is a sample.
But where will it be?
It will be on the right sleeve here, a small patch here on the right sleeve.
Okay.
So it won't be a disturbing stuff. So it's like a 3 cm times 3 cm, not too big.
Quite small.
Yeah, quite small.
Okay. Any more things you want to talk about BikeBaju? This is your chance. Free airtime. No need to pay money.
Yeah. Thanks, Oompa Loompa.
Need to give free jersey.
Yeah.
But hey, I need to thank you for giving me sponsoring the last giveaway.
Yeah.
You sponsor me, so thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, now I want to grill you some questions before we end this. Okay.
Agree.
Free airtime need to have a bit of grilling, okay?
Okay.
Okay, first question from my follower. Are you opening a store in Singapore? Why are you here?
No.
You're not opening a store?
No.
Okay.
Singapore expensive.
Expensive. Need to times 3, divide 3, all this.
Yeah lah.
But do you think, you said Singapore is your second biggest market, right?
Yep.
So there's actually a bit of demand here.
Yeah, mostly they buy online. When they hit the amount, they get a free shipping. Basically, the cost is like quite similar to how much they spend in Malaysia.
Okay.
Getting the same jersey.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I think this lady, she recognized me when I was in what's the name of the shop we went to? OCI. What does OCI stand for?
OCI One Cycling Industry.
Yeah. Okay, so I was there filming some stuff, and then this
Lady,
yeah, she came in and then she was like, "Hey, Oompa Loompa," and at that time I was not wearing my mask or nothing. And then she like, I was like, "What the hell do you recognize me?"
Because of my video.
I don't know. So okay, I think this is her. If I recognize, she
Yeah.
asked, "What will you upgrade next on your bike?"
Power meter.
Wait, but the Quarq,
Yeah, this one is a old one, just temporary.
but it works, right?
It works.
So which power meter you gonna get?
Actually, I want to get a Shimano one, but no stock.
4i.
The whole world, no stock.
Oh, which one, the 4i?
No lah. I will just get an Ultegra one with dual ice chainring, most probably. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you just get those pedal based one?
I don't like.
Or the
I don't
China one?
like the Asioma, right?
Yeah.
Because for me it's a bit ugly, and also it makes the pedal goes a bit outside.
Oh.
So I don't really like personally. I don't really like that kind of power meter.
Okay. Your username is dr.no.more. Just
Yeah.
now you were giving me some very scientific talk about sugar and stuff. To be honest, I
Yeah.
lost you a little bit.
Yeah.
So you're actually a doctor. Is she asking you? Okay, the first question.
Yeah.
Are you actually really a doctor?
I am a medical graduate. Yeah, going to be a doctor.
So you can do CPR lah if
Yeah, of course. CPR, I think
Anyone can do.
Anyone can do. Not
So-
necessarily to be a doctor.
actually that was another question. So that answers the question. Then next question from the user. Malaysian doctors are so overworked. How do you find time to be so well trained? But you're not a doctor.
Because I haven't started yet. Yeah.
So you will become a
Yeah, I
doctor.
will become a doctor.
Wow. Then when are you going to find the time to go and cycle and all this?
Once I started to go into the prison, so you guys will miss me in cycling. But not totally lah. But maybe I will just stay being a social rider, a copy rider.
Copywriter.
Yeah.
That time you need to upgrade to Pinarello, Dharma F. Go and get your copy at the
Yeah, hopefully
cafe.
Oompa Loompa can help a bit.
I cannot even help myself. Okay, next one.
Yeah.
Does the mismatched tires give you more watts? Because your tires are...
Oh,
But they're the same tires, right? Just different.
no. Actually, I was using both Goodyear Supersport. But the front one, the tire have puncture and got a big hole, so I changed to this Swalbe or Swalber.
Pro one.
Yeah. So actually it's Goodyear both.
Why Goodyear?
It comes with the wheels.
Sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored.
Some front sponsored. Rear I buy myself.
So which one is better? Which is the best tire you have tried? terms of rolling.
Best in terms of rolling. Of course, it's Victoria, but I won't use
The
Victoria.
Corsa, right?
Yeah, I won't use Victoria.
Because?
It's too puncture, not
Yeah.
proof.
Yeah, a lot of people say that because that day when I was just trying someone's bike, right? The Victoria Corsas, wow, they roll so good. I've been using GP 4000, S2 and 5000. I thought that was the best until I
Yeah.
used Corsas. Like, wow, it really rolls so
Yeah.
well. But yeah, people tell me because it's I
it's
think it's the
not-
material, right? Because
The design, I would say the design. They want it's a balance thing. So if you want to roll this fast, you have to sacrifice on the puncture resistance. So yeah, I
so
think
good
that
year for you.
Goodyear is like
The best balance.
the best for value.
The best value. How much is it?
180
Ringgit?
ringgit. Yeah.
That time I was speaking to one of my friends who is not a cyclist, and then I tell him how much I spend for servicing. I normally do my own DIY until I screw it up, and I tell him how much does a tire change cost. He said, "Wow, your bicycle tire change costs more than my 4 car tires to change. It's so expensive.
Yeah, it's true. So
Yeah.
true.
Everything on bicycles is expensive. Cannot compare. Next question. He said, my question is too long, so I send you a DM on IG. Okay, let me see his question. He sent me this question.
Wow.
Too long to fit under the IG. Okay, I'm going to read.
Okay, can.
I have to give him credit because he has been submitting questions for every rider, so thank you. His name is Arif.
Arif.
So Arif, his question,
This is from Singapore?
I think he's Malaysian.
Malaysian.
Yeah. He says, hi, Dr. BB. First things first, congratulations on your brand. Big fan of the design. We've seen a massive
very much.
influx of people wearing it. However, when too many people wears it, don't you think a brand loses its appeal? Think of brands like Supreme and Yeezy. The reason people like these brands is because of how scarce they are. Hard to get makes it more valuable and interesting to own. Sorry, almost there.
Yeah.
But the aggressive advertising and product placement BB has done is the total opposite to what exclusivity it is all about. I know for a fact when I go for a jersey, I do not want to look like everybody else in bold.
Yeah.
What's your take on this one? Keep up the amazing work. Thanks.
This question, actually, he's not the first one who say it out. So actually, it's a bit difficult for a brand to control. So we don't want to make the brand too unfriendly, like toot. So we will think of other ways to solve this issue, because we'll come up with more different designs so that you won't like wear the same jerseys out there even though you are wearing the same brand. So because we are still new, our designs only total 11 designs, so it's easy to what you say?
Get people wearing the same thing.
But
right?
wearing the same jersey. So this one, of course, increasing price is not the way. Of course, like other brand, you will feel the scarcity because they sell it so expensive. Of course, it's scarce.
Like buying a Ferrari or whatever, right?
So we don't want to make it that way. So we will use other way. We will launch some mass production product to make it affordable to more people. At the same time, we will slot in some limited edition. Of course, the limited edition will cost slightly higher. So this limited edition will satisfy the needs, like what he said just now. Yeah.
What is the brand direction moving forward for 2023? Besides this limited edition thing,
So we are going to move more globally. Yeah.
going to expand beyond Southeast Asia.
Yep.
How do you think the reception will be? Because batik is a very Asian
It's
thing.
very hard. Actually, it's very difficult. So now we have one distributor in Taiwan. So the first time they approach us and the first jersey they sell over there, they said, this design is very weird.
What the hell is this?
They say this design is very weird. They say they are not sure whether it can sell or not. But end up they sell quite well.
In Taiwan?
Yeah.
So you have jerseys there already?
Yep.
Wow.
So we have a distributor over there. The shop name is Bikewear. They have branch in Kaohsiung and Taichung. So they are opening a new one in Taipei soon.
Wow. World domination, man.
No, not yet.
When you become, you are already very famous. Don't forget me.
You don't know how now every day I can no money buy rice.
40,000 ringgit, but this one is cannot. This one sponsored, cannot sell.
So yeah, we do have some move. So back to the Arif questions, we try to make this brand. I understand your meaning. So we try our best to make people wearing the BB proudly and not seeing everyone wear the same jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Arif, for the question, and please submit more questions for the next one. Next question: when are you going to have a fellowship ride in Singapore? I know you last time you invited me to go to JB, but sorry I cannot come. It was a very big.
So weak.
Yeah, first I'm very weak, and then I cannot wake up so early lah. Your ride too early, man. But your rides are very successful. I think the last JB ride, a lot of people from Singapore come and join you, and will you be doing one in Singapore next time?
We will be doing a south. We record south, like Johor and Singapore. We record south. There will be one. Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, year maybe 4th quarter of the year.
Okay.
But not sure in JB or Singapore yet.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit tough in Singapore. I would like to do one in Singapore, But when you have 200-300 riders, it's so tough.
Then you're gonna be on Storm,
Yeah.
on SG Vigilante. Oh, these road cyclists,
stop,
nuisance.
Imagine 200 riders stop in front of traffic light. I see, also scared.
But your JB fellowship, right? How long was it?
60 plus cam, not too
Okay.
long. Yeah, because it's a fellowship, right?
My friend went and then he said his friend Pokai and had to take a cab back.
I think I heard. I think he poked at the causeway, right?
Don't know, yeah, he's saying yes.
yeah.
So it's outside the ride, not the.
He haven't even joined the ride already poked guy one. Yeah, so that one so unlucky.
dr.no.more 翻车啊！OK， 到底为什么会翻车呢？根据阿顺讲呢，其实他是前面轮打滑。
So I don't know, is it better that he Pokai before your ride so that you don't have extra headache? Let him Pokai and then he U-turn back
No
and
lah,
go back.
of course I hope no one poke guy lah.
Okay, next question. Who sells Chapter 2 in Singapore? Just now Shane was telling me.
This one I'm not sure. Actually,
Who
I'm
sells
not sure.
Chapter 2 in Singapore again? BB Bike
Oops.
Studio. BB
Maybe I got share one.
BikeBaju Bike Studio. Okay.
This one I'm not sure.
So in Malaysia, you say it's in Penang
In
and
Cycloville in Penang Island. Yep.
in what about in KL and
KL currently they don't have. In Johor, I think there's a dealer, Peloton. I think you guys
Peloton.
Peloton.my.
it's a online.
No, it's a shop. It's a shop in what's that area called? Slightly further than Mount Austin.
Mount Austin JB.
Yeah, slightly further in.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what's the name
Okay.
of the
The
place.
only JB shop I know is Psychology.
Psychology.
Yeah, but I cannot buy anything there, too expensive. I
yeah.
go in and see I can only buy socks and then I come back.
No,
out.
you should say we can afford, but we don't like it.
No, I like. I cannot afford really. It's damn expensive. 40,000 ringgit. I don't think I can buy any bike. Maybe can lah, but a bit more entry level.
Yeah, nowadays, I just saw a bike from Malaysia, Orbia, with oversized pulley, power meter, everything on 52,000.
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
man. 42,000. Damn. Expensive. It's a rich man's sport.
Yeah, 52,000.
No more golf already, you know.
I can get 2 condos down payment already.
Singapore cannot. Still cannot.
Singapore still cannot. Yeah.
Okay. Does the handlebar come together with the frame or you need to buy it separately?
Comes together if you get a frame from. I'm not sure in Singapore, but in Malaysia they sell the frame. They free the handlebar. Maybe different country, different way. Yeah, this one.
When and where is the next BikeBaju event?
The next one is in KL,
Which date?
28th of May.
Sorry, I think this video will come out after me.
Yeah.
After me?
You try lah.
I will try. No. Let me say this. It's not that I don't want to post, It's when I post, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I want to cut queue, right? Then the person who's like, hey, I film,
Oh, yeah.
donkey months, right? What's I come out? Why this guy come out already? So, I cannot lah. Later
Yeah.
they'll scold me. Why?
Then
cut
the
queue?
next one, I also don't know lah. Then
So you haven't have a calendar yet when you...
we have a calendar, but we haven't set the exact date yet.
So the one in KL...
KL is we set since last year end. We already planned. Like February we go Kedah, our North Fellowship ride. May we do it in Putrajaya, and then year end 4th quarter we have one in South, but the date hasn't fixed yet. We only put the month.
Okay.
So 4th quarter lah.
Okay, I will try my best to push this out before me, but I will have to tell you I don't think so lah.
Yeah.
They might not materialize.
I understand.
Okay, next one, last few one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my Mandarin is not very good, but I'm going to try this. Can ask him how he got his. I think he's CE pan.
CE ban.
Who asked this question? Is it your friend?
It's in the studio.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So she asked, how do you get that?
Just
English translation, it is a washboard lah, which is his
Yeah.
apps lah, basically.
I don't get it because of cycling. So I get it because I don't have enough money to get 3 meals a day.
So it's not on purpose that you have your apps lah.
Yeah, I didn't train for it lah. Yeah, honestly, I didn't do all those like crunches, like planks every day. I will only do it like 2 weeks before a race. Yeah, so which means I don't do it regularly.
Why do you do it 2 weeks before a race?
Yeah, we do need some core for better performance. Yeah.
Okay.
But of course, it's good to do it every day, even no race. But lazy,
Okay. Okay, understand. Some questions are repeated. So this last question.
Yeah.
he asked, what is your next BB, right? And are you able to drop Oompa at TMCR? The answer is yes.
TMCR, no, I don't
I
think
cannot,
yes.
I'm very weak. I cannot.
Cannot lah. TMCR, I haven't been there before.
It's okay. If you are a Malaysian cyclist, TMCR is nothing to you. Last time I hosted one guy from KL. He came here to ride. And wow, he was fast, man, on the TMCR, and I'm struggling.
For me, my strength is not on the flat. So,
Climbs.
yeah. Not on long climbs also. On short climbs, yes.
That's why you're puncher. Punchy.
Yeah, punchy.
That is all the in. Thank you very much.
Okay.
We are at
Thank
1
you.
hour.
Yep.
Last chance, anything you want to say to your fans? You're very popular. Your BikeBaju fans of dr.no.more.
So, actually, nothing more. Just be happy.
And wear BikeBaju.
What I want to say? Yeah, there's free screen time, right?
yeah, free screen time, faster use it.
So, do support me by supporting BikeBaju and my team BikeBaju. So, follow our IG for more exciting, adventurous moment that you guys can see, and hopefully it will become a motivation for you guys to continue cycling and don't quit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for coming
thank you,
to
Oompa.
Singapore for this event. I know you're not here for me, you're here for other things, but thank you for stopping by.
I'm here for Tiger. Okay lah. Thank you.
Round of applause to Foyson. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay.
Got drunk off your life, and I lost myself again. You hit just like a drug. This time I won't let you in. You're playing with fire. No, I didn't, I'm the prey, but this time